Hello, Shreveport Bossier. Let's make a difference today. Are you thinking of buying a home in Shreveport? In today's video, we're going to look at the pros and cons of Pierremont Place in Shreveport. So,
let's go!
all right, so let's get in our map and see where Pierremont Place Subdivision is. It is off of Fern Avenue and Uri Drive. East 70th comes along here underneath here on the bottom of my map. You could get across over here on Fern and come this way, but the easiest way would be down Uri and then cut across on 7th and come back up into the Pierremont Place subdivision. Beautiful homes, as you saw in the tour on our last video. Wide range of homes, 2,000 square feet on upwards to 4,800 square feet, and 360 up to 1.1 million. So there's a wide range of homes and sizes. But 2,000 being basically the minimum is really a nice, it's just tucked away. You know, you've got a lot of conveniences along East 70th and Uri Drive. So you don't have to go far to get groceries, to get gassed up in your vehicle and get your pharmacy and all those kinds of things. So it's really a great location for Pierremont Place. All right, now let's look at the schools for Pierremont Place. Remember in Shreveport that you have magnet schools that are available if your child tests high enough to go to one of those schools and see then what available spaces are available. For the neighborhood school for Pierremont Place is Arthur Circle. And Arthur Circle is 6 minutes away, 1.7 miles, real close. You come up and hit Pierremont up here off of Fern, and then it turns into Southfield and cut up on Uri Drive and then cut on Arthur Avenue, and Arthur Circle is right here in this area. An excellent school. Then your first magnet is South Highlands Elementary School. It's also 6 minutes and 1.7 miles. You'll come up to Pierremont Road, cut across on the right, and then cut up Line Avenue, and the school is right there on your left in the South Highlands neighborhood. Real nice older neighborhood. Older homes used to be the probably the most wealthiest at one time in Shreveport as far as subdivisions and where the wealthy people lived, if we can say it that way. And then times have changed and everything's moved south, but the school itself is one of the top schools in the state. So it's definitely one that you would want to take a look at. All right, then another option is Eden Gardens Magnet School, and it's 7 minutes away, 2.9, and you're going to come out and come up to East 70th and then cut across and on Line Avenue. And there it would be off of Fern, and right in this area, in this neighborhood right in here is where Eden Gardens Elementary, and it's 7 minutes, 2.9 miles. You're going to come out of the neighborhood and come down and cut across East 70th and then come down Line Avenue on Eden Gardens right here. The opposite direction of going up Line Avenue north for South Highlands, you're going to come south to Eden Gardens, and also an excellent school. And Fairfield Elementary Magnet School is 7 minutes away, 2 miles. So you'll find that all these are fairly close to Pierremont Place neighborhood. You'll come out and go up to Pierremont Road and cut across and hit Fairfield, and the school is right here. Excellent school. Also, you have some great choices for the elementary level. Then for the middle school, Uri Drive Middle School is your neighborhood school, and it's 5 minutes away, 1.6 miles. You'll come out and go up to Pierremont Road and then cut across and it turns to Southfield, and then you'll come south on Uri, and Uri Drive will be right there on your right. Excellent school. I keep saying excellent school, don't I? You had a lot of great choices. The Caddo Middle Magnet School is 7 minutes away, 2.5 miles. And you're going to do a little zigzag and all, and then come up to Fern, and then, or come out of Fern, I should say, and then come down and zigzag to Caddo Middle Magnet. You could just choose to go up to Pierremont, come down Line Avenue, and then cut back, and then be right at the school in this little this neighborhood road right here. It's tucked away in this neighborhood here. Pierremont Tennis Oaks Club right here, where Harrison played for a while, and he played on the Tennis Pro Tour for a while. All right, so Caddo Middle Magnet is one of the top middle schools in the state also. So it being a magnet, of course, it has a more intense curriculum for sure. And then the high schools, or Captain Shreve High School is the neighborhood school, and it is 9 minutes away, 2.8. You're going to come out of Fern. I think let's see if we can choose this way. It's going to be 8 minutes, so I think a little bit shorter. You're going to come out and then come down to 70th and cut across on 70th and hit East Kings Highway, and the school is right here off on your left. An excellent neighborhood school for the high schoolers. And then the Caddo Parish Magnet High School is 11 minutes away, 4.3, and you're going to come out and get over on Uri Drive and go straight up and cut here on Stoner, and then cut across over to the school. Right there by Red River, and the Bossier line is right over here across the Red River. So you're real close, right on the edge. This is the Clyde Fant Parkway, so you can if you wanted to, come around and get on there, and pretty much can go at a good speed there to get up to the school. Caddo Parish Magnet is one of the top high schools in the state. So once again, you have to test to get into the school, but if you test high enough, then you're going to have an excellent opportunity for great education. So I think for Pierremont Place, you have excellent choices for your schools. Now, if you're here for Barksdale Air Force Base, it's going to be 13 minutes away, 5.3 miles, and you're going to come out to Uri Drive, and then you're going to go up and hit across on East Kings Highway, and then go over the Shreveport Barksdale Bridge and go right on into Bossier, and you are like right there. I mean, like you literally run into the front gate there. So for a Shreveport location and the prices of the Pierremont Place and the location, I mean, it's an A+, I believe, for Barksdale folks to look at. So if you're being stationed here in Bossier City, think of Shreveport as an option if you don't like some of the things that are over in Bossier. But you're talking 13 minutes. You pretty much have to live South Bossier along here, along the river here, in order to get that close to Barksdale. So you would think over here I'm far away, but you're really just as close as if you lived in Bossier along Barksdale Boulevard. And I think for a price of home and all neighborhood, I think it's you have to put it in as one of your choices. It's such a great pro for Barksdale personnel. Now, let me just say on behalf of the Shreveport Bossier City team here, we appreciate your sacrifice for our country. You make our nation strong, and also you make our community safe and strong. One of the reasons we have remained such a economic strengthened community, if I can say it that way, is because of the influx of people coming into Barksdale. It is like major force in our community with the number of people that are paid, earn their living through the military. And so we appreciate the fact that you bring diversity. You bring, because some people haven't gotten out of Shreveport or Bossier. They don't know what's out in the great big world. And when you come in your kids share in school. Our kids get to hear what it's like to live in different places of the world and how exciting that is. So, it becomes a plus instead of a negative. Oh, we move around so much. But then it becomes a plus because then, your child can become the star student of the class because they've had so many great experiences. So our school systems on both sides of the river, Caddo and Bossier Parish, are excellent in taking care of military families and the children as far as their adjusting and getting into school. So you have wonderful school systems to, put your children into and all. But one thing for sure, we are looking forward to meeting you, greeting you, and welcoming you to the Shreveport Bossier City area. Now, if you're needing to go to the airport for business, then you are 17 minutes away from the airport, 6.4 miles, so not far at all. And you're going to come out and hit Hollywood over here from Pierremont, and then hit Hollywood, and then come to the Shreveport Regional Airport. So it is not, it's a straight shot. Now, you're going to have a few lights, because it's only 6 miles, but it's 17 minutes. But, straight shot, you can't beat it. The airport, it's a regional. It's not the largest, but it's not the smallest either. We've got 4 to 6 different carriers that fly out. And, my wife and I several years ago went to Africa 4 years in a row and did some nonprofit work. And they were able to get us out of town. And then they got us back into town, Shreveport. So we didn't have to drive once we landed, and with jet lag and everything. We didn't have to drive from Dallas over here. We were able to come straight home and then drive to the house, which was nice. If you're needing to fly out, then our airport is going to be large enough to assist you. And then also, you're not going to have long lines, except for holidays. But other than that, you've got easy access to get on and off the plane without a mad rush in the Shreveport Regional Airport area. Now, if you're needing to work downtown, from Pierremont Place Subdivision, it's going to be a 13-minute drive, 6.5 miles. You can come out come to Pierremont and come out on 49, come straight up, hit 20, and it takes you right on into downtown. So very, very quick. There are very few lights that you're going to have to get to the downtown area. The downtown area, we have our skyscrapers and we're several blocks. It's not just a shortcut through and that's it. We have some beautiful buildings downtown. We have naturally, as most downtowns have, we have our bank buildings and all the major banks, have their headquarters downtown along with the branches out in the suburbs. But we have several historical older buildings that have been revitalized and kept and then, turned into a new business or turned into apartments and that kind of thing. So it's a wonderful, wonderful atmosphere. Downtown has an area where the shooting water, the water garden type thing for the kids to run through and enjoy. Have an amphitheater that's out there for our big 4th of July celebration where we fire the fireworks, off of the Red River. And, a lot of people put their lawn chairs out there and they're, get there to watch all the fireworks. And then you can watch that across the way, the Red River on the Bossier City side. There at the boardwalk, it just lines right along the Red River. And so we have casinos downtown. That's, there used to be there still is a Louisiana law that says we couldn't have land casinos here in the state, but if it was on the water, then you could. So what they did is they made a riverboat to kind of get the feel of the old time, Captain Shreve coming in on the riverboat to get the city founded. And so they kind of, took a little bit of history and they put the casino in the actual riverboat that does not move up and down the river. It sits still. And then all the hotel and other aspects, restaurants and things are on the land. So when you look, Shreveport has three casinos, and Bossier has 2 or 3 themselves. So we have, a mini Las Vegas here and all. But it adds to the flavor of the downtown area and all. So lots of good things happening in the downtown area that you would definitely want to be a part of. All right, so the things that are around Pierremont Place, you're going to find that you're close to the Norton Art Gallery. It is an excellent place to see art museum. And then the outside has a garden that you can see beautiful azaleas. They have a really nice plush area that you can walk through that is gorgeous. They used to have a lot of pictures made there, but I think they've cut those out. But you can walk through and take with your phone, your family, near some beautiful scenery and all there. And so you're real close to there. Betty Virginia Park is right nearby. It's a very large park for everyone to be able to slide and play and actually, people exercise, walk around it and that kind of thing. So excellent choice there. You have a lot of different we have our franchises. We got Conn's, we have Sam's. That's like Costco, but it's ours is Sam's. Walmart, you have all over the place. And we have several in the Shreveport Bossier City area, but you have a lot there. There's a lot going on down in the southern part of Shreveport, beautiful homes down in here also. But when you come down, you can hit Burt Coons and get to a lot of places, get over to 20. There's all kinds of stores and all that's around here. Twisted Root Burger, you have to come. Super big burgers and delicious and a great atmosphere. It's just an industrial look and a lot of fun. We have a lot of great things. You're close also to Louisiana State University if you want to do some graduate work or work on your undergraduate degree some while you're here. Excellent rating there. We have several colleges. We have Centenary, which is a private college. In Bossier, we have BAFB, which is a community college. So we have, and I'm thinking of in Ruston, which is just about an hour and a half away, has Louisiana Tech University, which is well known for its engineering department. So, you have a lot of opportunities while you're here in the Shreveport Bossier area. And once you get here, you'll find that all the bad that you heard was just misplaced information. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but it's just misplaced disinformation. And so just know that, there would be a mass exodus out of the city if it was as bad as people make it out to be. But what you have to understand is that there are more good than there is bad, and a lot more good. And so, that doesn't take away, that but it exists, I should say, in every city. So, you have to know that, okay, well, where do I need to live? And what, you'll find that it's a very small area that the problems exist. And the rest of the time, we are flourishing. We are doing well. And good things are happening in the Shreveport Bossier area. Amazon is bringing a distribution center, and we're having new businesses slowly coming back and coming into the area to, just help us build on a solid foundation and all. And so, in the school systems for the high school kids that don't, want to go to college, whatever, they have what they call Jump Start. And we're one of only a few states, I think, that has that opportunity where kids that just know they're not going to go to college, instead of beating their heads against the wall trying to learn advanced math or trying to learn chemistry and all those things that, they're thinking, I'm never going to use this. We've tried to bring in, and we've been working with it for the last, 6 years or so, to try to prepare them for business and teach them entrepreneurship and how to start your own business and then build upon it to grow it and all. And whether they hear it or not, we don't know. We shall see. But I'm proud of our state. We're low on a lot of lists. But even though we're low on that list, that doesn't mean that we do everything bad. We do a lot of things good. And, so I like to see the positive of what we do. And I'm excited that you're going to come and be a part of our community and that you're going to help make it even better. So Pierremont Place, I'm telling you, we've got to put it on your list. Whether you are moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All of the information is in the description below, so we can help you make a smooth move to Shreveport Bossier City.
From my heart to your home.